always had that fear, when you travel abroad about either falling sick or something disastrous happening when you're on a vacation. I remember once when we were in Paris, we're going to take a train, from one location to the other. And my daughter, she's always, kids excited, boarded the train. And you know how it is abroad when you want to board the train, there's seconds counting before the doors close. So she quickly boarded the train and then the doors closed.
With you guys outside?
With us outside.
Wow.
And the train took off.
Uh-oh.
One more. That was the scariest moment ever. My son just broke down in tears. Where's my sister? Oh, man.
If it was that, I would say that was a jackpot attempt.
Unbelievable.
How did you guys now catch up with her?
Finally, there was some family on holiday. They were on holiday from Canada. She was there with her kids. So she kept saying, kept waving next train station.
Okay.
But we didn't understand what she was saying at the time. So I told my wife, look, we boarded the next train, and said, look, you just keep a train 2 or 3 minutes. Abroad, I'll be here. So I said, look, let's take the next train, yeah? You just get off at every stop. I will follow this train all the way to the last stop, which is what I did. So when she got off at the next stop, the family was there. They had been waiting and said the police had come and taken her to the police station. At that stop. So she went there to the police station and there she was.
And you're on the
me,
train.
I don't go the end of the track.
Oh,
So
well.
she called me and said they had to come back again, to where they were, and that's, man, but it was scary.
That's quick. The police were there already.
It was scary, man.
The police is there too, Nigeria.
Yes, you go settle before you collect your ticket. Say, how do we know?
How do we know?
How do we know? Can you show us, sir? Can you show us evidence that?
Charles say, Daddy say you
Don't look at face. Don't look at face. Don't look at face. Don't look at face.
Wait, show us evidence
That said it. This guy on tail. It's a little higher that said it.
Sir, it's not that we doubt you, but
Oh my.
It is well, Jerry. But that Salah score is worrisome as well. They played away from home.
Oh yes, we're playing in Sierra Leone.
Hey, imagine that's a football team that means.
But that's my point. It happened the same thing to us now, Sao Tome and Principe, when we won the game.
Why do you keep on talking about Sao Tome?
Okay, I think the major difference, because when we always compare ourselves with the Egyptians, Tunisians, and all the whatnots, the strength of your national team is dependent very largely on what your league is able to produce.
Sorry?
The Egyptians have a very strong league. The Tunisians, North Africans, we know that. The South Africans, how many of the players actually play abroad?
Well, Charles, I think that's a contradiction. You guys spend every moment of time
lambasting
the MPFL.
Lambasting the MPFL because we do not have a league.
So
we do not have a league.
So
if we have a strong
is irrelevant in this case now.
Is what?
Is irrelevant because according
we
to
don't have a strong league now, so the coach has no other option but to go abroad where the best players supposedly are.
Oh, thank you for
we can't keep referring all the time to home-based players every time the Super Eagles lose or draw a game.
I think
we can't keep doing that.
I think our coaching crew is lazy.
It's not about laziness. It's not about laziness. We have to face the basics.
I think they're not winning these two games.
And the basics is
who kept it going? Was it still not Zoho now?
Did you see the goal?
I'm not complaining. I'm not talking about the goalkeeping thing or not.
So I'm just saying
play somebody else.
On what basis?
On what basis?
On what basis?
So for me, it's not good enough. That's the basis. Over time,
how do you?
This 2018 to now, that's 5 years.
Yeah, but we sat here and we talked about. I never like to compare club and national team football, but we have to make this case. We sat here and we talked about Arsenal, Raya, and what's his name, and Ramsdale. And people complain about changing goalkeepers. Everybody around the world talked about this same situation. Why would you want to keep changing goalkeepers in a qualifying game?
My dear.
You've got to have a measure of consistency.
That's our last competitive game for the Nations Cup. There's no competitive match game until the Nations Cup.
I'm going to be very circumspect on what I say about the Super Eagles, but all I'll say is I think Peseiro is lazy. I think the NFF has to open his eyes and look judiciously about this issue, so we don't find ourselves up in
What issue?
About the fact that from 2 games we only got 2 points in one of the weakest qualifying groups in Africa against one of the weakest teams.
We still have
nobody Zimbabwe. Just
are you in any way suggesting that the situation in which we find ourselves now is irredeemable? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. But it's difficult. We've got ourselves getting 2 points from games against Zimbabwe. In fact, getting 2 points from Zimbabwe and Lesotho is disgraceful.
Why?
What is why?
Why?
Are you not the one that started Monday Night Football and said in this group that this is a cheap group?
Yes, it is. On paper, it is. Of course, it is.
Oh, it's now on paper.
Of course, it is.
Disgraceful.
Of course, it is.
Now that it's not disgraceful.
It's not disgraceful. We did not lose those games. We didn't lose those games.
We didn't lose.
Yes, we did not. It's not disgraceful. We didn't lose the games.
You are smiling.
We did not lose. Okay, what if we had lost?
Did you not say that dropping point, the Falcons drawing away to Ethiopia was a disgrace? Did you not say so? Now you are now saying that drawing with Lesotho at home and drawing with Zimbabwe is not a disgrace. Zimbabwe,
we're talking.
When last they're not even playing the house. They're playing in Rwanda.
And so.
All right, guy. I don't argue this one.
We didn't lose the games. We drew the games. We're talking about an African qualifier that has never been found to be easy for the Super Eagles at any level. At any level.
Victor was telling
Tell me one qualifier that's easy.
On Monday Night Football, Victor was telling you that you're saying we will blow the British group. Victor say it's not easy. He said it.
And that's his opinion now. And then now he's coming to the fore. So it's not easy.
Oh, so you're just blowing smoke.
No, but at the end of the day, the qualifying series is not over.
It's not over. It's not over.
So far, so bad.
But we should wait till the end of the qualifying series.
The end starts. Your money dictates the day.
If at the end of the day we finish top of that group, all this cry we're crying, what does it change?
The cry we're crying now is for the coach, the NFF. This their pathetic. No, listen to me, please. Okay. The pathetic reliance of the NFF and Peseiro and the lazy Super Eagles coaching crew of foreign-based players has to stop. If we continue selecting these same boys,
that is a rhetoric. That is a rhetoric that just doesn't in any way.
Whatever you say, I'm saying if we continue with these boys and at this path.
Okay, what is wrong with the team? What's wrong with the team?
Everything.
Like what?
That team is...
like what?
I beg. What is wrong with the team?
Yes, what?
2 games, 2 draws. That's what's wrong with the team.
That's the result. That's the result. We're talking about the practicality of it. We saw the starting 11.
Qualifying is all about the results. It's all about performance. International football is all about results.
International football is all about results, yes.
It's all about results.
Yes, I agree. But for you to get results, Segun, you've got to identify whatever it is that is wrong with the team.
Agreed.
You've got to identify. Now I'm asking you, what exactly is wrong with the national team?
They can't score and they can't keep a clean sheet. That is what is wrong with the national team. They can't keep it same. They can't defend same pieces and they can't convert the chances. 2 games and get less opportunity. One goal in each game. That is what is wrong. I want the technical definition of that. I cannot tell you. But in my own definition,
if you can't tell us, then why are you complaining now? If you can't tell us, then why are you complaining? There's a reason why they cannot keep a clean sheet. What is that reason?
Because the players are crap. That's the reason. And the coach is not doing well. I have to moderate my language on Monday morning. Let's go there now.
I think we should just keep calm.
I don't
wait for the qualifying period.
I wait till January. I'm not talking about Super Eagles to January.
Because there's a message here saying we should sack Peseiro. We did the same thing this same time last year.
No. Let us go. No, Femi, you were so right this morning. Let's go to Cote d'Ivoire. No problem now. Cote d'Ivoire is 2 months from now.
Yeah.
So go there. We'll go there. We shall see now.
Okay. Let's take more of your messages. This says, good morning, John from Ojodu. It's unfolding gradually. Peseiro and the FA playing games with our qualification. By now, Peseiro should have been fired. Or Oga Segun, do you want us to still have patience? We would cry again at the AFCON and lose World Cup qualification if timely action on the man is not taken now. This says, Akuku said it before. You people didn't hear me. He finished off with saying, "Tie of feminism on the point is Super Eagles give." This one says, Mr. Cardinal from Yaba. I just saw the reason Heartland FC are last on the table yesterday. They are not ready to play football. They kept on falling and rolling on the pitch, wasting time, especially when they got the first goal for the Super Eagles. The earlier we sacked Peseiro, the best for us. Two apart from Osimhen and one or two players, you can say that others are average or below average players.
Now, for all of us that like to kick in the MPFL in the go-nuts, who would have predicted a team like Heartland, who hasn't won a game this season, coming to Sporting Lagos and getting a draw, which for me is 2 points drop for Sporting Lagos. Anyway, at home against a team like Heartland, they should have won that game. You get my point, But hey, for me, that's the unpredictability of the MPFL. It just goes to show that it's not as cut and dried as we like to think it will be.
There's no name to this one. It says, Femi, please don't get me started with there is light at the end of the tunnel. Please and please. All right. Oretaya Philip says, good morning, Sports Zone. The ranting and venting that Uncle Segun kept in the call out Friday morning has been finally opened. Uncle Segun carry go. We've also got this here. It says, good morning, guys. Stephen from Idimo. If AFCON is tomorrow, I want José Peseiro gone. It's a shame that we had a decent coach since the late... Okay, we haven't had a decent coach since the late Keshi. And please, let's not talk about Mr. Do you know Guardiola, Eguavon? And please, next, the Super Eagles is playing. They should...
Cerezo for me was okay. I won't lie. Cerezo, it's okay. But I like Augustine. I like him.
I remember when Keshi won the Africa Cup of Nations and, he was the next best thing to sliced bread. And then we started another series of qualifiers and the team was doing really very badly.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody went for the head of Stephen Keshi. Everybody.
Charles, I'll tell you something. I've said it on this platform, I'll say it again. Stephen Keshi is one of... how do I put it? That moment that we won, we're in South Africa now. I was I don't know whether you're an FMB stage, but I was there. That moment, it was like we're on top of the world. But unfortunately, on the edge, on the cusp, not even on the cusp, after achieving our biggest, since 1994, how many years was that? Almost 19 years or something. That victory turned into dust that night when he resigned. And from then on, Nigerian football has not been the same.
We need to go for a break.
We'll talk about it when we get back from break.
Welcome back. More of your messages coming through. It's majorly all about the Super Eagles, I must say.
Are they kind and calm messages? Are they rational and reasonable messages? Are they messages of long-suffering Nigerians who are ready to have more patience with the Eagles?
They are messages for us anyway. This is Good Morning Sports Zone. Femi be warned. How will you say there's light at the end of the tunnel because we only qualify for the AFCON? At all. Spirit Peseiro should be sacked now. Another coach should lead the team. We can fire and hire. If we're not careful, we won't make it to the World Cup back to back. Patai for my papa. This says Alade from Akpopon says Nations Cup tournament where we know fits past group stage. That aside, any serious national team won't have Uzoho as its number one. Sanchez from Ibadan says, let's keep deceiving ourselves. Home-based players will kill themselves on the field for Nigeria, but we all want the foreign players without passion. We go learn. Congratulations to Australia on the World Cup win. I've hinted my colleagues not to try nonsense with our Indian Oga this week.
Yeah,
okay.
Do you know that stadium? It was a capacity 132,000 people. It's one of the if not the biggest stadium in the world. Oh man.
Okay. Let's take a voice note here.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Big Shags. Good morning, Charles and Azodo. Good morning, Femi Faraway and Kayode. Good morning, great man. Yeah, nice program. Anyway, you guys are doing a whole lot. Thank you. My name is Jason Emmanuel. Femi. I use God name beg you, I God name beg you, No ever No ever try and say it. No ever. This way do Nigerians way carry us go up, leave us up, run, come down. I just gone in the bag. You know, ever try him again. Baba, you be
Thank you very much.
Why you cut on
Let's leave it. I don't know what's at the back of that.
All should have said, Femi, we God forgive you for what you are doing tonight.
Yes. No, but I still believe it. I believe it goes to top.
Femi, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
What you're saying, you see, one thing about the discussions we have on the spot, even arguments, in fact, doesn't mean that you're wrong. Do you understand? Doesn't mean I'm right, or doesn't mean you're right and I'm wrong. We both have points. I'm not saying the Super Eagles cannot qualify for the World Cup, but they cannot qualify the way they are currently going about it. They will not qualify.
They will qualify.
They would not qualify. With these same players and every the
From
way
now
they're
till
playing
June
now
is far. They will qualify.
Okay. What I'm saying is they have to change the way they're going about it.
Topper for Woes says, good morning, guys. We're already at the lowest ebb, and it cannot be worse than this. First, let's determine quickly what pattern we should adopt, whether the Dutch way, French, South American, or African way, which guides us into the kind of manager we should employ. Fire the present technical department and crew immediately. Use the upcoming Nations Cup to start all over again. God bless Nigeria. Owen from Finland, thank you very much for your message as well. He says, I blame the Super Eagles' woeful performance. Wow.
Woeful performance of who?
No, Femi. Michael from Magboro says, good morning, Sports Zone. Super Eagles never, Oga Charles, welcome. Your observation on Abuja is apt. Just take starts on our rulers since independence. You'll be correct. Texting from the hospital bed, way close to your studio office this morning in Kefi. Yeah. The devil is a liar. Michael from Magboro.
Get well soon. No.
Yes. This one says, Uncle Shego, this your outboard comes too late. If South Africa wins against Rwanda, then SA will be 4 points ahead. Uncle Shego, please don't join the comedian Femi to ridicule our football. We're not going to the World Cup again. Charles is back. You're absolutely correct. The Nigerian state exists for the survival of the North. It's a northernized Nigerian.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello.
I hear him.
You got your line no clear.
Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning, Mr. Charles.
Good morning, how are you?
Morning.
Morning.
Would it be the last time we go use chop? Never use chop for the radio station for this sports show. I don't want to go here eat them. They will chop it. We call it struggle to chop. Anyway, on a serious note, this is Tony from Lekki.
Hey, Tony, how are you? This one where they call when the soccer no they around.
And they try call no. Either the number that they go through. I didn't know. Wow,
how do we know his soccer is not with him?
Wow. Okay, so two things. Number one, it's disgraceful that we cannot win against Lesotho and Zimbabwe. No matter how we try to
slice or dice it.
It's disgraceful. I believe that there are no minnows in football, but teams will keep improving. You cannot remain stagnant and expect that those you think are minnows will remain the way they are. Second thing, our national team football will not improve. We may have flashes here and there, but it will not improve until we improve our league.
True that.
It ties back to that. So we have to. We can pick players from abroad, yeah, but we have to create a base in Nigeria. And it takes a lot of work. And it's multifaceted in the sense that, you have to do well to get players to stay. People should be able to see reason why they should not be running abroad, which goes back to the economy and the way the country is run. But at the end of the day, we can't.
That's not also.
Oops, we lost you. Tony, we lost you.
Tony, we lost you, but that's an excellent call. Where's my vuvu? It's in the car.
I also think that, we should pay more attention to our youth football. What's happening on the under 20s, under 23, which is supposed to be some kind of feeder team for the national squad.
Yeah.
There's no attention there whatsoever.
What's happening to Chan?
And what's happening to Chan?
Yeah.
And the honest truth is, when Nigerians watch European football and they see one Uchechukwu Ugoji.
Bring him.
You know, that's a major
one guy
problem.
That's got against Barcelona. You shout there, bring him.
That's why I made that point that we all have our points. Even Charles that says a national team cannot succeed without
a local league,
and that's exactly what
league. Yeah.
So it's systemic, because the truth of the matter, even if we blame Peseiro for all this and we drive and bring someone, he doesn't have the time in place to actually. I mean, and that's why I love Toyi Bito's call the other day too. Even I wasn't in the studio. Even when the locally players come through, they play for one season and they disappear. So you don't have access to them too as well. So it's systemic, it's societal.
Yes.
You cannot. Things are not. I mean, I went shopping on yesterday Sunday at one of the department stores on Adeola Deco. Something that I used to buy, short deodorant. Deodorant I used to buy at 1,000 something. It's now 3,500.
Yeah. Should be about that.
Brute body spray 500, 2,000 plus. How?
But it's not.
Do you understand? So what I'm saying is that the society. And look at what Charles said. Seriously, I've not been to that assembly. I'm really happy they came back with that report. These guys are living in lavishness and opulence, and they don't care about the rest of us. We're talking about 1%. They don't know. It doesn't affect them. For it, this is not a political statement or anything. So we have issues, and football cannot be exempt from that. So Tony, brilliant call. In fact, the truth of the matter is things. It's a system. It's a global problem.
When you say this, because while we're speaking about it, I quickly checked Egypt's squad for the game against the two qualifiers, Djibouti and Sierra Leone. Only 7 players came from abroad.
Can you imagine? Out of a squad of 23.
Yes. The remaining, they are goalkeepers. All of them are the local goalkeepers. Now, I'm talking about clubs like Al Ahly, Zamalek.
The quality of the league, the teams in itself.
Look at,
we don't have
pyramids. We don't have it.
Look at when the South African women start playing football.
What's a top-rated team in Nigeria? Eyimba.
No, not even Eyimba. They're bottom of the league right now.
Exactly. That's my point.
Sporting Lagos said they want to win the league, and I'm like, you cannot say this in
they cannot beat Heartland.
You cannot say this in a developed country where the league is standard. That you want to come the first season, you want to win it. No,
so the CAF Women's Champions League. There's no Nigerian team involved, and then you have Mamelodi Sundowns again winning the tournament.
When did South African Women's League start?
When did they start?
No. So to be honest, the truth of the matter, but Charles, apart from the fact that our problems are myriad, we have people who are refusing to address that problem.
So we need to address it from the young level. We talk about Senegal. You asked us this question, what are Senegal doing? What's Morocco doing? They built their youth system so they can feed the senior team. We want to go from top and come down.
Yes,
it should be from bottom to the top. We should build.
And if you get your youth players from here, and we're talking about, because it's about rock, because I was listening to some irate, since I listened to the match on commentary, and it was irate listeners were calling and said, they're talking about commitment, and you ask yourself, these guys are playing I'm not going to pick out them, but playing France, England, everything. Are they really ready to go for a 50-50 ball with an African boy?
No, but even when you talk about Africa, under 17, we did not qualify. It's African players we're using. Under 20, we did not qualify. It's African players. Chan, we're not going for the Olympics next year.
So
it's the same Nigerian players we're using.
So the truth of the matter is, the problem is bigger than Peseiro.
Of course it is.
It's bigger than Peseiro.
Sacking Peseiro does not give you a solution.
Three of us are on the page.
It does not give you a solution.
For me.
So the question I even asked concerning the Super Eagles is, he has assistants. What are they doing?
I say they are lazy. I say the coaching crew is lazy.
Because the technical department is headed by somebody who knows Nigerian football, who's coached the Super Eagles.
They must.
What is he doing?
They must.
And then, to be honest, when people talk about the team lacking desire, dedication, they don't know what it feels like to wear the Super. How many of these boys in the national team are really Oyibo, so to speak? How many of them?
Yeah, they don't.
Not plenty.
How many of them?
Plenty.
How many? Let's look at the list. How many?
Now, people say you'll be surprised that even the Oyibo never been to, are even more. I'm talking about guys that grew up here and have moved abroad and almost they can't be bothered anymore.
So that's the culture of Nigeria. It's the footballers.
So now I'm saying get footballers who play in the MPFL, pay almost in order to make my name go up in lights. Let me get a chance.
Are we willing to take a risk and play 80% of the boys in the MPFL? And hang on. and then not qualify for major tournaments and look towards the future? Are we willing to take that risk?
Flip that and say, are we willing to continue with this bunch of guys?
Yes, we are.
Who are, excuse me, Femi.
I'm sorry.
Are we willing to continue with these boys playing the crap that they're playing and risk not qualifying? Let's wait and see. These boys should have been flushed out, please. These boys have been around since God knows when. Let's get a new crop.
We would have been at the last FIFA World Cup if the federation didn't listen to Nigerians and the hue and cry.
My dear,
we would have been at the last FIFA World Cup.
We would have been at the last World Cup if
the last time we failed to qualify for a major tournament.
Would have been at the last. If this guy Moses Simon had missed an open net, and Uzoho had conceded a shot that Thomas Partey took from his own penalty box.
The last time we didn't qualify for a major tournament, a Nigerian coach was in charge. And then the most recent, when we did not qualify for the last FIFA World Cup, a Nigerian coach was in charge.
Yes. When did the players start taking responsibility? Did you not watch Nigeria? So
all of this talk about sack Peseiro, it does not. For me, it does not in any way hold water. It does not. We've talked about the fact that our players cannot even qualify for CHAN, and we're sweeping that under the carpet. It doesn't matter. CHAN is irrelevant. But you can't qualify for a simple tournament like CHAN.
You are blaming
home-based players
now. Who did not qualify us for World Cup? Was it these away players? Was it the foreign-based players?
Who was the coach?
But
now today we're blaming the coach. Why can't we blame the coach?
I blame the players.
But you said Peseiro out.
I did say Peseiro out. I said he has January. I'm blaming the players. I'm saying if we use these same players, we don't qualify for World Cup. Now they talk.
Let's take a few calls coming through on WhatsApp. Yeah.
Okay. Try this.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Charles.
Good morning.
Femi and Uncle Segun.
Say.
Yeah, so basically, my name is Femi. So I'll start like this. I would say that I would advise you all to watch the documentary about Roberto Di Martinez in Belgium, how he did a structural change with the Belgian team generally.
Can I ask you a question? Just a quick. Hang on, because I know where he's going. Just a quick question.
I know where he's going now.
Quick question.
Let him finish, Charles. Let him ask his question.
Let me finish up. So you see, we will keep having this same issue over and over again if we don't really set up our country, like our football. If we don't have a very good football setup in the country. For example, we don't have, like, our age grades. We do not know what is really wrong with them. We don't know where they are headed up to. For example, now, like, there's the under 17 going on. We don't even have Nigerians there. So, and I'll use an example. While I was watching the documentary, I got to know that, like, a lot of the new players, Mark Wilmot did very good. But when Roberto Di Martinez came in, he made sure that they had, like, a lot of very good setup for, like, young players to come through and have a lot of the players you have currently now. But we cannot keep chopping and changing national coaches and expect, like, different results. For example, we're all complaining that Genetro was bad. Genetro still qualifies us to this without using calculator. We don't use calculator anymore.
Exactly.
Now we are back to using calculator because we are not ready to follow through that structure. If you have a good structure, regardless of whatever coach comes in, you will know that whether the coach is good or not. I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you have a very good structure, whatever coach comes in, the coach will be able to blend into the structure. But if you don't have a good structure, even if you bring Borio to come and coach Nigeria, we'll still have this same issue we're having now currently. So we'll just keep criticizing. For people saying that there are no minors in football, Nigeria is now currently part of the minor.
All right, thank you.
So we are currently part of it. So that's
this one next question.
Yeah.
I thought. Okay. Yeah. My perception of.
No, you wanted to ask a question?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question because I thought you were moving in a certain direction. I was going to ask you, despite everything that Belgium is doing, what have they won? Belgium has won nothing.
At any level.
No, they had the last time they won something was way back in 1920. That was a gold medal for the Olympics in 1920.
But I quite understand what you're saying. But look at Belgium in the last 10 years. You see progression.
And by the end of the day, Segun says it's all about results.
At least they qualify now. At least they qualify. Let me go back to work, Jerry. Don't mind them, Jerry.
Thank you so much.
It's about results, quite all right. Right? That's the thing. But you look at it, they keep qualifying for World Cup. Nigeria and listen, we're not in the last World Cup, and we are at the best of even losing this one.
Thank you for your call. Thank you.
It's like, we're not losing this one, yes. What do you mean by losing this one? Jide from Abeokuta says, Oga Charlie no good day TV on Christmas Day for Monday Night Football.
No, we're not good day because Monday Night Football actually goes on break. Yes.
But if Monday Night Football Day, you go there now.
I know good day.
You go there. This
was it. For a Super Eagles and Man United supporter, Sheyi Jobi, just wants to greet us. Good morning.